Well, good day everybody. I hope that you're all well today. Today's day 82, so 820 kilometers in, and I did my 10-kilometer run today on the golf course. So not that I ran 10Ks at the golf course, we played golf. And fun fact, if you play a really bad game of golf, it's not so hard to do 10 kilometers. Well, I think I ended on 9.80 after 3 hours and 40 something minutes. So a long 10k, but we managed to finish the 10k today. And so subsequently I wasn't able to record a devotion on the golf course because it would have looked a bit strange to the guys that I was playing golf with. But again, that I think leads me into my devotion. So I'm recording the devotion in my garden. We've got quite a nice rock area here, and we've got a nice bridge over there that I just walked across. But what I'd like to share with everybody today is this idea, and it was, if you've got the Bible app on your phone, you'll see what the devotion was. It's in Romans chapter 10, but it says that faith comes from hearing the word of God. Again, in James, in fact, it speaks about faith and works. Faith without works is dead. But just focusing on today's particular passage, that faith comes from hearing, that's quite important. As I opened my Bible app and that jumped out at me, I thought to myself, man, that is so true. And then I thought, why not ask everybody that I share this devotion with is, where did you find your faith? Was it Sunday school? Was it a teacher at school? Was it a parent? Was it somebody, a friend of yours perhaps? Was it a circumstantial? Mine was circumstantial, and I'll happily share my story at some point. But where did you find your faith in Jesus Christ? And what is your testimony? And how do you share that with others? Because the next part of that is faith comes from hearing the word of God. And every single day in our workplaces or at school or at varsity, we've got this awesome opportunity to share about our faith, in Jesus. But what we need to do is we need to speak about it. Faith comes from hearing the word of God. I'll never forget, a while back, I used to do motocross, and I was with a group of guys while we were riding our bikes, and afterwards we spoke about Jesus. I don't even know how the topic came up, but I'll never forget, the one guy's like, oh man, the Bible's just a fairy tale, and why would you guys read the Bible, and it led into such a cool conversation. But what I realized, in whether playing golf, whether running, whether playing cricket, netball, whatever you do, whether at home or at work or at school, faith comes from hearing the word of God. How are you sharing about Jesus? But then, how are you linking it into the word of God? How does the Bible feature in that as well? And that's it. That's as simple as the devotion is today. And as simple as it is, it's also deep, because it's a deep-seated question. How does faith come from hearing the word of God, and how are you making that a reality in other people's life today? May God bless you all. I pray that you have a really great day, and have a good weekend ahead as well.